That's-
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's feature matchup. I just got blasted with a little bit of music, but that's okay. Welcome to today's feature matchup. We've got our own Saints Gaming Saints going up against Mizzou down in the States. It's going to be a very important match here as we're heading into round 10 of the NACE Rocket League Fall Championship, and this is kind of going to be a decider match for both.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge matchup to look at here. We know that Mizzou's coming into this 9-0. Saints, on the other hand, they're coming into this 7-2. So they're fairly close, right? They've only dropped 2 games, which is still fine. All right, so they maybe had to warm up, or they faced a little bit better teams in those 2 games. So now they have a chance to kind of redeem themselves and really show that they're a good team.
Absolutely, and we're going to be looking at some strong offensive plays and hoping that in the case against Mizzou, that Saints are looking for good ball clears and good offense and trying to find the challenges where they can. But realistically, it's going to be a team effort in trying to get the correct plays in order, all having the stars aligned for the good corner shots on net or whatever it is that they decide to go for. But after this round, there's going to be a series of games played all across North America today, and which will decide where certain teams are going to be seated in the playoff bracket. And then in a few weeks at DreamHack Atlanta, the finals will be played live between the 2 teams that have won in order to see who wins the first ever, I believe this is the first ever, NACE Rocket League Fall Championship. I don't know if there's going to be a winner championship, fingers crossed, but obviously NACE will kind of divulge that information kind of as we go forward. So just to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up, we are waiting for the players to kind of get into lobby, so we're just kind of doing a little bit of banter back and forth. Now something that I got to mention for some of the people that may be watching at home is that we are relatively new to Rocket League.
Yes.
Right? I maybe have about 20 hours into the game, and yourself maybe
like an hour.
Yeah, maybe an hour. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a wild ride. So we appreciate you guys sticking around.
Yeah, this is going to be I'm actually very excited to be casting this, at least getting the opportunity to do so. And I don't know about you or any of the viewers at home. I would love to go to Atlanta, right? So to get these players, right? This is a huge match for them because free plane ticket, a little bit of partying. No, I didn't say that live.
Not too much. Atlanta is the party city.
Exactly.
The party city.
Right? Playing some Rocket League, what doesn't get better than that.
Now, one thing I do have to note, this may be a little bit PG-13, so if there's any young viewers at home, please close your ears. Yeah, Atlanta. Not many people know this, but obviously it's home to a lot of different esports, but it's also home to trap music. It produces some of the best rap and trap music on the planet. It has grown in the clubs. It's festered in the clubs. So those of us that are going to Atlanta, maybe the Saints Gaming Saints, they will have themselves an earful of new music. It's absolutely new music, for sure.
I actually don't listen to anything other than rap.
Yeah.
Which is super weird, but...
You'd be at home in Atlanta. You'd be at home.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm not going.
Who knows? Maybe the stars will align just like they will for Saints Gaming Saints. Getting those corner shots, getting those ball clears, challenging on the ball, and hoping that they can take the win here against Mizzou. Or Mizzou goes through the entire group stage 10-0, flawless victory, and we'll see how that kind of bodes for them in the playoff bracket.
The one thing I always love to look at when I'm casting or people are casting a new game is who are the star players on the teams. And of course, you can look at stats and you look at how many goals certain players have, how many assists they have, who's the main defender. But I want to see who on this Saints Gaming roster ends up creating a name for themselves on stream so that we can create a story out of them.
Absolutely.
It could be really, really cool just to see like one player carrying the squad, or if all 3 of them are collectively doing something really good.
Yeah, and that always boils down to strong teamwork, especially in Rocket League. Just because you have one player contesting the ball doesn't mean that you can't have a second or third player looking for that challenge, looking for that bicycle kick, looking for that flip reset, looking for something to kind of turn the tides of what could have been a messy engage on offense and convert that into some points, into some goals on net. And it'll at the end of the day, you can have as much mechanical skill as you want, but that's not always a proven method to what wins games.
Yeah.
Especially in Rocket League, it's a team sport, just like any other, well, a big majority of esports. Put your brains together and see if you can kind of tackle the big beast that is Mizzou.
We've seen that a lot in League of Legends, where you have this star roster come together, and you're like, all right, those guys are going to dominate, and all of a sudden they just they just suck.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it could very easily be a situation that we see here tonight where Saints' synergy is just way better, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we play really good
Yeah.
defense and can set up shots just way easier than Missouri can.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to see as we go on.
Now, obviously, in some cases, there have been examples all across the collegiate space where ex-professionals do decide to join teams, and they see kind of how they bode against collegiate talent. That doesn't always end up being the be-all, end-all answer for these teams. You know, I've heard about players like Bloodwater from the LCS joining C. Irvine, and Expecial now here at Harrisburg in Pennsylvania, coaching that League of Legends team. Hopefully a successful year. But it is teams like Maryville and Harrisburg that are excuse me, teams like Maryville and Western that don't have these star-studded rosters, that don't have these ex-professionals, that ended up winning the League of Legends championships at the CLOL tournament in the winter. So it's not always the tried and true that players that come from ex-professional backgrounds end up converting wins for.
Yeah.
I don't think Mizzou has any ex-professionals, and we certainly don't here. But it's still kind of a point that is where the collegiate space is kind of heading down that road, where ex-professionals are. I'm a 10th place LCS team, or I'm a 20th place Overwatch League team. I'm just going to join a college, get a full ride, and kind of see how that goes.
Another thing that I love to think about is what. They're gonna get going soon. But another thing I love to think about is that all of these people that are gonna be scouting Saints are gonna be watching this match. This is the last game that they're gonna be playing before these big matches are gonna be coming into fruition. So this is huge going into this. What has Saints built up over these past 9 weeks that is gonna really show that they're deserving of going to DreamHack?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, even still, there might be some tiebreakers that kind of come out, especially as we, like I said, games all across North America as we head into our first one in a best-of-5 of St. Clair up against Mizzou. And we start off with Blanks clearing center. Yeah,
Icy gonna try and look for some sort of an opening here. Endeavor as well. Blank's just going to save the ball really quickly, tip it on up, but Missouri almost got it clearing in. Really close. Homeless Baby going for a little bit of a challenge here in the corner versus Endeavor. Endeavor looking like he's handling the ball pretty well so far.
And you can see there's a lot of contest going out here from the side of Mizzou. The ball was on their side of the court, but that's going to be the demo. Hopefully that sets up the play, but Icy with a strong defense.
Icy coming in and just saving the ball when all hope was lost. It could have been a goal, but it's not just yet. Only a minute into play, and this is already very intense.
Endeavor going to clear the ball. Hopefully going to get the challenge here. That's going to be the 50-50. That goes over to Mizzou, and Homeless Baby looking for the goal here. We're going to need some defense coming out from Ty, and that's going to be the clear off to center.
Super close. It looks like St. Clair, they have a little bit of a skeleton that can become a really good team going into this series, but they got to get their communication. They got to get their team play together so far from what we've seen. Missouri looking like they want to try and bring this midfield. Endeavor coming down with the ball. Almost goes into the goal and chokes. Just saving that one.
That was a really nice attempt off the backboard, but good on Mizzou for getting that strong defense in. And they're looking for the conversion, but Icy clearing it out.
Yeah, Icy going to save that ball in the corner, looking like he wants to try and tip it on out. Ty is going to dribble that on over to the other side of the field. Homeless Baby also tipping it right on over to Missouri's side. Icy Vane looks like he's basically the main defender of this team, switching him and Ty. They're doing really good, but Blanks almost gets a really nice center shot.
This is a lot of offense coming out from Mizzou. They're looking for the corner shot, but it doesn't connect. And that's going to be the conversion from St. Clair Saints, and they're looking for that corner shot. Not going to be enough either. And that's going to be Chalks. He's looking for that open net, but that's going to be Endeavor with the D.
Chalks super close on that one. Blanks as well. Looking like he just wants to try and slowly dribble this one. He's taking it very slowly for himself. Homeless Baby gonna save it really quickly. Not a huge save, right? Nothing too crazy. But it looks like University of Missouri, they're playing a very aggressive game. That was really close. Blanks tips it on in.
Beauty shot coming out from Blanks. And as we see here in the replay, you can see that was set up by Homeless Baby with the pass off the backboard, and Blanks coming in with a clean shot on net.
Super close. Ty also trying to find his car footing. I don't really know what that's called. Trying to find his tires.
Yeah.
And he couldn't really find it.
Yeah, he's got to put the metal to the road as we start off to the next kind of set here. First goal going over to Mizzou, as we saw earlier, and now St. Clair Saints are going to need to answer back.
Yeah, Blank just shooting it on over, but another little dribble pass, chokes as well in the corner. Endeavor trying to center that homeless baby with a really nice save. Icy Vivid. Now he's trying to keep his distance. Passes it right on back over to his own net, but he didn't want to do that.
Oh my God. Icy passing it over to Chalks. A little bit of accidental play there. That's got to be the communication. Maybe he was looking for Endeavor. Maybe he was looking for Tiborius, but he just finds Chalks instead, and that's going to be the net.
Ty has been right beside the net the whole entire time, so I think that's exactly what he was looking for. But kind of unfortunate, a little bit of a miscommunication error, like you said. Homeless now going to clear that one. Ty going to center it.
That's going to be the pass here, and it looks like St. Clair Saints are struggling as Chalks finds another. That's going to be the pass straight from Tiborius. He's trying to look for the open man, but Chalks finds him instead and clears it out with the pass as he connects with it back into the net. 3-0 lead here, start for Mizzou.
Right on the goal post, and they just could not clear it. They just, I don't know. St. Clair tipped it into their own net. A little bit of a hiccup. Sometimes it happens, right? Sometimes the nerves get to you in a big game just like this one. Chokes. Now going to tip it. Hopefully going to try and get a goal here. Cannot find the correct passes, which is super unfortunate. Blank going to now, or he did try and shoot the ball. Icy Vivid trying to clear it as well.
Ooh, that's going to be a good demo coming out from Endeavor. Can they convert on this play? That's going to be Chalks responding and clearing it down center. As Endeavor picks up the ball there. Hopefully he can communicate with his team with a strong pass. He's looking for the 50-50, and he does win it, as that was a complete whip from Mizzou. That's going to be the demo. Do I see the pass from Tiborius? He's looking for the open man, but that's going to be Blanks just clearing it out down center.
Yeah, Blank going to clear it on out. Does not have any teammates that are around, and I spoke a little bit too soon. Got super close to the net. Blanks was not able to finish it off with Homeless. Homeless now going to save the ball, and they're trying to reset.
It's going to be Endeavor. He's actually looking for that pass over to Icy onto net, but Icy wasn't in position. Maybe they're looking just for the clear. That's going to be the pass against the wall. Here comes Blanks. He's looking for potentially the counter, but that's going to be Tiborius with a challenge. And 1 minute remaining. It's not looking too good for Saints.
Yeah, 3-0 with 1 minute remaining. Sometimes you can come back with a really nice spree of shots on net and goals. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. 46 seconds now, and it looks like Missouri, they're just trying to play the defensive game.
Yeah, and they're doing quite a good job at that. Icy, Tiborius, and Endeavor both trying to pass to each other on net, but the defense just way too strong. They might convert here into an offensive play, but that's going to be Endeavor with the grab.
Yeah, Endeavor just going to try and dribble it just a little bit. He looks like he wants to try and go for some sort of a shot on goal, but Missouri's handling is just way too good. Blank's now going to try and center this one out off of the, I was going to say off of the corner, but it didn't exactly go off of really anything. It just kind of rolled into the corner. Endeavor now looking for something.
Looking for that self-pass. Chalk's going to stop it right in its tracks. Tiborius looking for that off the backboard pass, but that's actually going to convert over to Blanks as Endeavor misses the defense there, and Icy's looking for that goal on net, but the ball spoke too soon. First game going over to Missouri, and that's got to feel a little bit rough for Saints.
Definitely in the first game, you want that momentum, and you're not going to be able to find it here in game number one. It's super, super unfortunate. But now is when you really start to look at a roster and ask, are they going to get tilted, or are they going to come back?
Yeah, and you know, I think they will come back. It really just rests on the shoulders of strong communication. We saw a couple of fumbles there. Saw a couple of misplays where a pass turned into a goal for Missouri, and that just might be, hey, where's the open man? Where's the communication? Hey, I'm down center. Pass the ball off the wall or off the ceiling, and hopefully we can convert some defensive plays. They had some good demos. They had some good action shots onto net. It didn't convert into anything, though, but I'm looking for strong defense from communication.
Yep, that was game number one, taking it, University of Missouri, but this is a best of five coming into game number two. 4 minutes and 52 seconds, a complete reset. Let's try and get into this one.
It's going to be Endeavor. He's looking for that pass. That's going to be Tiborius. A little bit of a misplay pass as it goes straight to Chalks, but that's going to be the backboard pass. Icy's looking for the connection, but it gets cleared out by Blanks. That's going to be that's going to be the good pinch from Endeavor, but it gets straight into Homeless Baby's hands. Blanks looking for the pass.
Are you kidding me?
Corner shot comes in from Blanks as they started off 1-0.
Homeless with the 2v1. Oh my goodness, and Blanks with just a little tip. Such a nice pass. Oh my goodness.
Straight through the defensive lines as Blanks maneuvers his way through, threads the needle, and into the net it goes. As we start this one off, hot as Chalks, right with the pinch. He loses. Sorry, he wins the 50-50. up against, who is it? It's Endeavor. Loses the 50-50 here.
I
Sorry, against
love
Icy,
it.
and the 50-50 goes straight right into the net. Beauty play coming out from Chalks.
All three members of St. Clair tried to go for that ball. And one member of St. Clair, I can't remember who it was, but he just had to stay back. He was trying to play that defensive role and then had to play an offensive because Missouri, they just had complete control of that 50-50. That was insane.
Homeless Baby looking for that shot on net. Not going to be enough. Tiborius looks like he clears it out. Endeavor looking for the challenge. Actually loses in that straight pass. Chalks actually
He blocked it.
Yeah, blocks his own teammate from the shot on net. That could have been a 3-0 lead, but they still clear it out nonetheless.
Icy Vivi going to try and clear this one now. Chalks as well, tipping it really quickly. Ty tried to gain a little bit of control of that. So one car from St. Clair just flying right over our heads. Icy, or Homeless Baby. I was going to say Icy Baby. I was combining names. Homeless Baby with a really nice tip into the net.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a self-pass coming off the backboard and goes straight in. An absolute beauty of a play. Doesn't need his teammates, can absolutely solo carry.
That's it.
Really, really solid play, and we've seen this before. Game one, now it's a 3-0 lead. Can Saints Gaming bounce back?
Yeah, we've definitely seen potential of this team doing so, and they have a really good record. Right? They're not a bad team, so they can definitely do so. But Blanks now has complete control of this ball. Really nice save. I cracked from Icy Vivid there, just saving that ball as well. Homeless Baby gonna try and gain control of this one. Endeavor regains control of the ball for the time being. Completely misses it, though.
There's been a couple of passing misplays coming up from Saints Gaming. That's going to be the demo, and you could see that they're potentially shaking in their boots. That demos like that and passes should be connecting, and demos like that shouldn't be happening. But that's going to be the shot on net from Icy, but Homeless with the save. Nice attempt. Tiborius here looking for the pinch, and that's going to be the pass to Endeavor. But Chalks, unfortunately, going to defend that one well. And Icy,
there we go.
Is there boost enough to stop this? And that's going to be Endeavor with another, and Tiborius with a third. But these passes aren't connecting, and they're not converting into goals.
We're seeing so many aerials coming out for St. Clair, but they're not able to convert any of these passes or any of these shots into actual goals. We'll see if they can do it eventually. Homeless Baby going to tip it into the center field. Tiborius just going to play pass with him, basically. Endeavor tipping it towards the net. Looks as well.
You know, if you have a weak defense, your best defense is a strong offense, and it goes to the way of Mizzou. I was starting to say that Saints Gaming was finding their footing, finding their momentum, having a strong offense, and potentially stealing boost economy from Mizzou can definitely help out, but Mizzou converts with a nice goal of their own.
And the one thing that Missouri's been doing throughout this whole entire match is stalling. Right when they have a lead, they try and draw out the clock and play this very defensive game unless they get an opportunity. And they've really been capitalizing on a lot of those defensive plays as well as offensive plays, as Homeless Baby tried to go for the net, or tried to go for the ball, with Blank centering the shot. Also Chokes, you see him here, Chalks, my bad. Centering it off over to Homeless Baby again, with Icy Vivid now gaining control of the ball once again.
That's going to be centered all the way back to Saints Gaming's net. Pinch shot going to launch it back over. That's going to be Mizzou contesting it down center. Blanks looking for something potentially, but all Saints Gaming members are kind of converging onto net. That's going to be looking for the steal. Tiborius finds it.
There we go.
And that's going to be the first shot on net, clean from Tiborius.
Even though it's 4-1 with 1 minute 50 seconds remaining, we've seen so many players come back, or so many teams come back from a deficit like this one. If they can use this momentum and ride off of it, they can definitely go for a 3-goal goal spree here.
50-50 gets knocked up into the air, ends up going to the way of Saints Gaming's net as Mizzou starts to invade. Chalks looking to be a part of that invasion as Tiborius starts to set up the offensive play. Endeavor misses the pass. Going to be a demo coming out from Icy Vivid, allows them to reset the ball and clear it down center. As the self-pass goes from Tiborius, as Homeless Baby almost gets it. Gets the long-range snipe down center. Converts it into a goal, 5-1. So far in this game with 1:30 left.
Ty looked like he wanted to have control of that ball, but Homeless is coming right into the center of the map and just allowing himself just to tip it really carefully. And sometimes that's all it really takes, is one single little tip is all a team really needs in order to get a goal.
It's going to be the 50-50 going in the way of nobody actually in the beginning of that match. And Icy Vivid setting up a play. That's going to be the pass off the backboard, looking for a shot on net as Homeless Baby clears it out. Endeavor going to collect some boost. They're going to need to play some defense here as the pass off the backboard goes through. There are no
Ty?
Mizzou members ready to go. There's going to be Tiborius. He's looking for that pass. Endeavor's here for the shot on net. Again, Homeless Baby with these strong defensive plays as Mizzou starts to poise for another shot.
Homeless has had complete control of his side of the field so far, and he's also been the main carry on the offense. This dude has just been all over this field, and he's actually just playing such an amazing, amazing game. Blanks as well, just setting up all of these shots. It's just so good as Blanks now just tries to pass it on over into the enemy's side. Homeless is going to be the one that tries to gain the defense, but Endeavor and Tiborius is going to try and find something on the enemy side of the field.
Yeah, that's going to be the clear off to the enemy side. Chalk's looking to set up a play for one of his teammates. That's going to be the pass off of the corner. Homeless Baby there for the opening, but Tiborius stands right in his face, says, "Challenge me one more time. I dare you," as they look for a shot on net, and it doesn't connect.
It does not connect, and Endeavor just trying to pass it into center field. Icy Vivid, and it's just blocked by Banks. One more shot!
Baby! That's what I'm talking about. Endeavor, clean shot there with the pass from Icy. Going to be Blanks passing it actually over off the backboard, and Endeavor finds that one to kind of get them some momentum for the next match.
Even though they lost this match with 3 seconds left, it still hypes them up going into game number 3. Right when the ball is touched, 3, 2, 1, it's going to be game number 2.
It's going to be the second game rather, going over to Mizzou and getting those second 2 shots on net for Saints Gaming has to kind of build some momentum. Maybe that momentum turns into a reverse sweep, puts Mizzou 9-1 in the standings, puts Saints Gaming 8-2, and gives them a better playoff bracket seeding. Now, heading into the high-stakes game that is game number 3, Saints Gaming really needs to communicate and really needs to create those passing plays and passing opportunities. They did so effectively in that last game. Yes, they lost by 3 points, but that doesn't mean that they can't convert those offensive plays into something special.
Sometimes when teams have a lead like this one, they could get overconfident as well. Saints Gaming, they could come into this one and just completely just take 2 games, right? Those two matches went by just like that. It was super quick. So nothing is stopping St. Clair from taking this match.
Going to be, we're starting off hot.
There we go.
Endeavor's looking for the setup. A great defense coming out from Mizzou. Tiborius passes off the corner, but no one's there. It's an open man. There comes Icy.
There we go.
And he clears it back out and weaves right through the defenders. Looks like he's weaving a basket.
Sometimes when no player is in the center just to receive the shot, you just got to tip it right into the corner to try and use that defense. Going to be centering the ball. Endeavor looking like he can potentially save it. Icy Vivid just saving that shot. Super nice. Icy now passing over to Ty. Ty looking like he wants to try and clear this one, but chokes. Tries to get a shot off and can't.
That's going to be the pass off of Blanks. He loses the challenge there to Saints Gaming, but that's going to be another shot on net. Endeavor barely just misses it. There's going to be the demo. Tiborius, can he pass it over to Endeavor? That's going to be the pass, and that's going to be in, and Endeavor starts things off hot with the 1-0 lead over Mizzou.
Endeavor coming into the center and just a beautiful tip. This is exactly what Saints Gaming were looking for constantly. The ball has been going from the corner to the center, and we've been seeing that the whole entire set, and no one has been there from St. Clair to try and pick it up. Now, finally, Endeavor does it.
Here's going to be the start off here for Mizzou as we already start to see some strong offense. It's going to be converted by Mizzou. Strong dribble from Chalks, but that's going to be Icy Vivid that cancels that offense and turns it into a defensive play as we push down net.
Yeah, Blank going to try and save this one in the corner, but Tiberius ends up actually centering the ball. Endeavor looking for the 50-50 and cannot actually win that one. But now Vivid, he's been known to try and clear these balls, and he's been doing it really flawlessly. Endeavor going to be the one to tip it, though. Shot towards the net. Chalks just going to save that one as well. Icy Vivid cannot find the tip.
Couple of mechanical misplays, but that's not fair. Mizzou has had a couple of their own as well, but still that's got to hurt heading into game 3. It's going to be Icy. 50-50 ends up clearing up into the sky. Tiborius looking for that corner pocket, but Homeless Baby right there to stop him right in his tracks.
Icy is just, he's looking kind of frozen in this one. He's been trying to go for all of these little tips, and he cannot find them. Super unfortunate, but he's playing a little bit more defensive now, and it looks like he's trying to look for 50-50s, and he's finding them.
That's going to be Blanks here with the challenge as they clear it out down center. Chalk's going to be able to turn that one around as they're looking for that aerial pass, and that's going to be the
just going to slide right on in.
Slide in. Beauty play as we're starting this one off with a 2-0 lead for Saints Gaming. And like I said, the reverse sweep, it's possible.
It's definitely possible.
We could absolutely believe. This feels like one of those moments in soccer where the goalie just absolutely sends one down center and gets the goal.
Yeah.
Goalie on goalie action, but that's going to be starting off the next map.
For some reason, University of Missouri got very overconfident and just sent all 3 of their members downfield off of the post. And for whatever reason, Chalks could not find or finish that goal. But Icy, I've been saying this the whole time, is that he was looking kind of shaky, but finally, when he finally plays the net and plays defense, he was able to get a shot like that off.
Absolutely, and that just might be losing the challenge or losing the 50-50, and that's just a misplay on Mizzou's half. You know, they can't let these ones slide or else they'll let Saints Gaming get back in. First game 3-0, next game 5-2. Now it's looking like a 2-0 sweep so far as 2 minutes are left, but Mizzou's playing some strong offense right now and not letting Saints Gaming even clear the ball down center.
It's super, super unfortunate, and Homeless Baby, that one just comes down right into the net. That was super, super simple. Blanks tries to clear it in the corner off of the backboard. Homeless looking for the aerial. Just the 50-50 is all he was looking for, and he ends up finding it. Endeavor could not save that one.
Yeah, we're going to be starting things off here 2-1. Mizzou can still definitely come back and close this one out, but Saints Gaming definitely has some say in that. As we see Icy setting up a play, that's just going to be the clear coming out from Mizzou, but Endeavor's got a couple of things to say about that. That's going to be the pass to your man, Tiborius. As you can see them in the bottom right corner dabbing each other up. That's going to be a real feel-good play to start things off.
Exactly. Ty just tipping that one in with 1 minute and 47 seconds. It's so, so good. And now is a test of mental, because it's super easy to score 2 goals if you're Missouri. But if you're St. Clair, you're riding off of this momentum. Missouri cannot get tilted here and let this whole entire series fall apart. And as well, St. Clair, they cannot let their guard down just like that.
Ooh, wow. Couldn't have asked for better timing from the commentary story there, as they let their guard down and let one needle slip right through the cracks, with Chalks sending down one banger of a shot to the corner there. And this game is close, 2-3 with a minute 35 left. That's going to be the 50-50 that starts things off and pushes over to Saints Gaming's side as Homeless Baby starts the offense.
Even though it pushes to St. Clair's side, Icy Vivid with a really nice save. Really nice there. Chalks tries to center that one off of the backboard and cannot center it to really anyone. Endeavor now looking for his aggressive play downfield. Ends up actually getting a really nice center off. Icy Vivid is not in the right place at the right time. Looks for some sort of a demo, some sort of a challenge, and cannot find a bump or really anything. Icy Vivid actually top right. He ends up getting a really nice demo, and the ball slowly was going into the net, and they couldn't find that one.
Now they're still trying to play that offense there. Blank's going to be clearing it out down center. Endeavor's looking for it, but that's just going to whip completely. Tiborius there for the defense. But that's going to be a little bit of a misplay as Chalks looks for the shot on net. Icy there for the defense. Blanks misses one of his own. And Homeless Baby looking there for the clear. That's going to be the pass over the opposing team there. Blanks looking for that shot on net, and Chalks finds the winner chicken dinner as he sends one down to a tie game with 36 seconds left.
I was talking about this earlier, is that you cannot let Missouri catch back up, and Chalks with just an amazing play.
Oh my goodness. If you saw there in that replay, there was 3 defenders screaming for that ball, and Chalks weaves right through all of them, and that's just communication. I got the ball, not 3 people got the ball. Tiborius is looking for one of his own, but strong defense from Blanks clears that one out as Homeless Baby continues to play.
It's super, super close. Chalks actually ending up he tried to shoot Ty with a really nice save coming into this one. 13 seconds left. This will be a really nice chance for St. Clair to do literally anything with 8 seconds left. If they can try and get a long shot onto this net. Icy Vivid! No, he couldn't find it. The ball hasn't come down.
There's 1 second left. The ball's here going to drop, and it's going to send us straight into overtime, as this is going to be match point. First to score and this could be Mizzou's chance to turn things around, or Saints Gaming finds redemption as they're looking for that pass. Blanks isn't able to convert that into a goal. Blanks is looking to pass over to an opponent. Here he's got Chalks here on net. That's going to be Tiborius with the defense as he clears it down center. Nice,
really nice save coming in. Homeless Baby looking for the aerial, and he finds it. Blanks now centering the shot. Tiborius going into the corner just to try and look for any sort of dribbles that he can find. Finds his own footing with the car. Ends up actually winning the challenge. but Chalk's just coming in, as well as Endeavor, looking for a little bit of support off the backboard. No one was there center field except for Icy. Icy looking for the shot. 2 members are near the net. Icy again in the corner. He's the guy that's trying to carry this team. Tiborius again looking for his own dribbles coming out. Endeavor now tipping it in the air. Icy Vivid. He's looking for the defensive play. Endeavor ends up dribbling a couple of little couple of tips off the backboard. Looking for it.
Ooh, just a swing and a miss from Tiborius as Endeavor picks up the sauce off the table. Shock's looking for a pass of his own. Passes it downfield. That's going to be Icy setting up a play. Blanks has something to say about it as he challenges that ball contest and wins. Shock's going to be looking for that defense as Homeless Baby swings it right back over to the side of Mizzou. Saints Gaming are playing so aggressive.
Yep.
There's going to be the demo. They're thirsty for that shot on net. As we see Icy Vivid setting it up. It was the pump fake as Tiborius flies on through. And Endeavor's looking for something. What is happening here is both teams are just playing so darn aggressive.
It's super, super nice play to watch. Sometimes throughout this whole series, we'll watch very aggressive and defensive play, but now it's double aggressive. And when you have to, you definitely play defensive. Endeavor looks for the shot. It's coming down. Icy Vivid tries to tip it and cannot do it. Endeavor, again, in the corner, looks for the challenge as well. Tiborius just tipping it off of his car. Blanks slowly going to roll in. Icy with a really nice save.
Yeah, great communication coming out from Saints Gaming. That's going to be looking for another shot on net. That's going to be the pass. Blanks clears it back out. Tiborius looking for it. He misses the shot. That's going to be Shock's with the winner. Finds it in the center as the 4-3 victory going over to University of Missouri as the game ends up being 4-3. Game number 3 going over to Mizzou as they win this one 3-0, have a spotless group stage record, 10-0. Although Saints Gaming not coming out on top, they definitely have to feel good because something that you need to consider one more time. This is an undefeated team.
Exactly.
You took shots on net against an undefeated team. You have to feel good about that.
You definitely have to. Coming into this one 7-2, you're the underdogs, right? You're expected to lose. If you lose, it's fine, right? If you take at least a little bit of momentum from each game and transfer it, you saw what could happen in game number 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we will have to see kind of how NACE decides to see that playoff bracket. Mizzou obviously going 10-0, and now Saints Gaming going 7-3. How did the other teams kind of perform?
Yeah.
There were a few other teams that were 7-2 in the actual standings. How did that pan out? Did some become 8-2? Did some become 7-3 like Saints Gaming?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see kind of how that playoff bracket kind of comes to fruition. But do note that Saints Gaming was near the top of the leaderboard. They were near the top of the standings, and now we're just gonna have to see what NACE does with the seeding.
Right, and Saint can take this and really play with it. Right, they could say, you know what, we took one game off of the first place team. We were expected to get dominated, and we kind of did in games 1 and 2. In game number 3, we put up a little bit more of a fight, and they can use that in these other sets to say, you know what, we beat this first place team in one match. We can easily take this these other teams.
Yeah. Now again. Just going to have to be about kind of the communication, but we are going to wrap things up here at the Saints Gaming studio. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed today's performance here from Saints Gaming and of course Mizzou. You still will have the opportunity to cheer on your favorite team as the playoff bracket will get seeded, and we will be streaming those games as well. I'm going to be one of your casters, David Seymour Rabinovich, and alongside me, David. David. Yeah, you're David. I'm David. Daniel, the saved one, Mina. Thank you guys for watching. Big shout out to our sponsors, Subway, DX Racer, St. Clair College, Zekelman School of Business and Information Technology, PC Outlet, the Alumni Association. Thanks. Big shout out to everybody, SRC. You know, SRC's mom, SRC's uncle, everyone involved, anyone involved. We're going to be signing off for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.